Let's talk about one of the main lessons we learned in civics class, checks and balances. Now, checks and balances are one of the core principles of the U.S. Constitution, and they divide our government into three branches: legislative, executive, and judicial. Quick refresher on those three branches. The president is the executive branch, and those powers are limited by Congress, the judicial branch, who propose and vote on federal laws and approve budgets on everything from defense spending to social safety net programs. The president, in turn, can veto legislation proposed by the Congress, and that brings us to the judicial branch, the federal courts, who make sure that the executive and judicial branches are working as they should and aren't doing anything unconstitutional. Now, that's how the checks and balance system is supposed to work. However, when one of those branches is trying to operate outside the system, like a president trying to do something without congressional approval, bad things can happen. Workers lose jobs, programs meant to help hardworking Americans can vanish, and people living and working in this country legally can also vanish. That's why America's founders built guardrails like checks and balances into the Constitution. And experts warn those guardrails are under real strain right now, especially since Congress keeps giving in to the current administration. Now, some say the courts may be the last line of defense in keeping checks and balances, well, in check. But one thing is definitely clear. Once those guardrails of checks and balances are gone, getting them back won't be easy.